Okay.
Right means. Now, for everybody that's showing up today, some of you guys might know what we do here, some of you might not, but at this school we teach Kempo Karate. And this demonstration we have here today is to show off some of that, as well as two of our newest instructors here. Some of you guys have gotten a chance to work with them, some of the parents you might have gotten to speak to them a couple of times. So I'll have both of you come up this way. I'd like to just introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Mr. Morleski. I work here. Some of you I've seen before, and some of you I've been help teach. Hi guys.
Hi, Miss Lorena here. I'm kind of new to teaching, and some of you I've taught before, but yeah, I also seen some of the things very familiar.
Now, during this presentation, we're going to be showing off some of our basics. So what I'm going to have you guys do, I'll have Mr. Morleski standing right over here. So they must take one step to your side. Both of you, show us your best right like that. Now, within the martial arts, some of the basics that we show are basic kicks. These kicks that they're about to show are from the white belt, the original ones that you learned, starting with the front kick. And switch for the left side. And feet together. Another one of these white belt kicks, a little more of a trickier one, would be the wheel kick. Showing us right like that, using a full rotation. And switch, left side. And relax. Now those kicks are the most basic ones that the students learn, starting from way back in the white belts. As they start to increase in rank, they start getting a little more complicated, more tricky. Then we move into one of our belts called the purple belts. I'll have both of you step more towards the side of Mr. Purple. There's that. And line up facing towards the front of the school. So right onto the line there. One here, one here. Show us your best right back facing this way. Starting off with the first purple belt kick, a shuffle front wheel. Now let's see a crossover thrust. And last one we'll show for the stance is a spinning rear advancing. And feet together. Now the purple belt also introduces the first form of our jump kicks. I'll have both of you show us your best right side of a jump front. Now let's see a jump side. Pick either side that you like. And last one being a jump rear. Guards over your right shoulder. And relax. Now, this is the final switch into some of the even more complicated kicks. At most martial arts schools, the rank that you reach of black is the same rank that you would reach here as a blue belt. The amount of material that you learn and the amount of time that you take to get there is equivalent to those other Kempo schools. So I'll have you both show us your best right like that. Showing us first an advanced crescent kick. Now let's see a flying crescent kick. Take a small shuffle back as we try out a flying wheel kick. And relax. Go ahead and take a moment to catch your breath, you two. Now, do you guys think they could do that quicker?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
I think, Mr. Billway, they can even be louder. What do you think?
Do you guys think they could be louder? Show us it right at that. Starting off with a front kick. Switch. Feet together. Let's see a wheel kick right at that. Switch. Feet together. Shuffle back. We'll move into the purple belt. Shuffle front wheel. Right at that. Switch. From here, let's see a crossover thrust. A spinning rear advancing. Take one, shuffle back. crossover thrust. And a spin where you're advancing. Together, take a small step back, facing towards everyone. Right leg back, you'll see a advanced crescent kick. A flying crescent kick. And a flying wheel kick. And feet together. You take a little more, breathe, catch your breath. Now, you guys think that was pretty quick? Yes, no, maybe? Oh man, medium, what? Do you think you go quicker?
Yes, sir.
You think you go quicker?
No. It is amazing.
Yeah, you said you could go quicker. No, you said you could go quicker. Come on. What? No. Hey, parents, want to give it a try? No.
I want to.
You want to? Once you get your blue belt, I'll let you try it as well.
Why
Now,
are the parents allowed to?
Wearing the wrong shoes today.
some of you weren't. Now, those are just the basic kicks. Along with that, the students also learn techniques. The techniques are the basic forms that we use to protect ourselves in different situations. The very first technique the students would learn is kimono grab, the first original technique within the white belt. Go ahead and take a step up. We're showing kimono grab. Towards the center. In this technique, the attacker may come up close towards you, getting ready to push you back. The moment the attacker pushes you, you would take your left leg, stepping back into a horse as you trap their arms, not allowing them to use their arms. The front right arm would lift up to break, snapping the arms as you circle the arm out of the way to push their arms down. That same right hand would circle right back up for a chop to the trachea, causing the attacker to choke. You would cover away with a cat to horse. Relax.
Who thinks who remembers that technique? Well, a couple of you guys
I
might
think
remember.
everybody here remembered that.
Oh, maybe.
It was actually learned here.
I don't think I know that technique.
Oh, no worries.
Alright, now Mr. Morleski is gonna try it a little bit quicker. Maybe Mr. Morleski, let's do it one more time on your own. And then, how fast do you, how quickly do you guys think you could do that technique? Maybe like 5 seconds?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
1 second.
1 second, what do you say? 2 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see how quick he can go. Okay, so he's gonna get ready. Oh yeah, let's see him look a little bit meaner. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
That was 1 second.
Alright, why don't you guys give a round of applause? Good job. But you know what? I think that's a little bit boring. I think there's something missing. Don't you guys think? Don't you think, Mr. Bilberry? Like somebody?
Oh no.
No. I think that's just because most of them are going to be done on you.
I want to see the fast attack again.
So another thing that we teach the students is not just how to show these as like a dance move when they do it by themselves. They would perform these techniques against us in a real sense of combat. So I do the same push. We'll go half speed first, and we'll show you again the second time. So again, as the attacker would push, you would step, trapping guns, breaks, circle, sweeps him up away as he goes for a chop right to the neck, as he covers away and relaxes. Now, you guys ready to see me get beat up?
Yes, sir!
I need to copy.
Good job, Mr. Morales. You want to do it?
Another one of the techniques from the white belt is called locking the arm. The attacker in this one, they sneak up behind you, grabbing hold of your right arm, placing it behind your back. As soon as they grabbed on, you're going to take that same right arm to grab your opponent as you would step towards them for an elbow towards the solar plex. You would then proceed to step away as you're having trouble breathing as you circle them, winding them up. You go for a front kick into the opponent's head as you step in to break their arm. After that, even after the arm is broken, they've been kicked, and they've been twisted around, you would go for one more strike and knee towards the opponent as you step away and relax. I'll have Miss Arena show this one more time, a little quicker on her own. As her arms behind the back, begin. And relax. Now, just like kimono grab, we'll show that one against me. Once again, at a slower pace first. As the opponent goes for that grab, she would grab hold of the attacker, steps towards him for an elbow. She circles the arm, twisting them. She goes for a kick to the opponent as she steps in to break the arm, and then a knee towards them as she covers away. And relax.
So let's paint a picture now, Mr. Bilberry.
Now imagine the attacker, they are sneaking up behind you, yes? So how would the attacker look as they're sneaking up behind you? Would they just walk over like this? No. Would they be making heavy footsteps coming towards you? No. What might they be doing? Yes. They might be tiptoeing. What else could they be doing? Yes. Or they might be tiptoeing pretty quickly coming up towards them. What about their hands? Are their hands going to be to their side or might they creep up like this? Their hands are to the side like this as they creep up towards them. Or their hands might be up getting ready to grab onto them. So as the attacker starts creeping up onto them, as soon as they grab onto the arm, and relax. Now, those were just techniques from within the white belt. Next, we'll be moving into techniques from our orange belt. The very first one being draw bridge. So some of the techniques that are here, you guys might know as well. Draw bridge. The attacker, they proceed to take their arm, grabbing your left shoulder. As soon as they grab onto you, you're going to trap using your own left hand. You would proceed to step behind the opponent off angles. You go for a hammer fist right to their collarbone, shattering it. You would grab onto that same broken bone, causing more damage to it as you pull them close to you. You would turn as you throw them to the ground, and while they hit the ground, you're going to shuffle even closer, dropping down for a punch right towards them. As you cover away, the cat twirls. And relax. Mr. Morales, keep trying this one on your own. Begin. And relax.
Okay, let's see. Now we're going to try to do combat application. Start off with speed. Again, Mr. Bilberry maybe he's coming in from the front, trying to grab Mr. Morales, getting ready for a punch. Okay, just half speed, and you get grabs, hammer fist, pull, throw, and bam.
Did that actually work?
Now I want you guys to imagine, let's say Mr. Bilberry or Mr. Morleski's walking down maybe First Street. Who knows where First Street is? First Street, or where maybe Southampton, the Southampton Mall. Now creepy Mr. Bilberry is going to be walking towards him. Looking kind of weird, and right when he grabs onto him, ready, jump!
Are you okay?
Give a round of applause to Mr. Morales.
Now, this next technique, Mr. Morales will be showing us one as well. But this technique, it's pretty important. It is the longest technique within our belt system. Every technique after it, there is nothing longer than this one.
I know it.
Julian, what is it?
Dance of Death.
Dance of Death. Mr. Morales will be taking another step up. Now, this technique, the attacker, instead of grabbing hold of you, they actually throw a punch towards you for this one. He's going to start a little different from how the other ones were. He would actually have his hands up as if he's already in a fight. As the attacker throws his punch at him, he would step in, he would block, stopping and moving the punch out of the way. He would do a sword hand with his back arm to the opponent's groin, causing their legs to weaken. He would take his left arm, grabbing hold of the attacker as he steps in to knock him down. Once the attacker has fallen to the floor, he would go for two back knuckles, hitting each of the opponent's knee, and a drop to the groin for a second hit. He would proceed to hook the opponent's foot and twist them over as the attacker is flipped you would jump over the opponent with a big step as he does a kick right into their rib cage. You would take his back right hand as a chop to the opponent's neck. He would take his leg, lifting it up to slam down onto the spine. Steps away for one more kick to their head. And then he would cover out with a cross force. And relax. Hi.
May I get up?
Go. And scoot back just a little bit. Now, I'll have you show this one at a quicker pace. Starting in your house dance. Dance of Death. Begin. And relax. Now, that was a lot of steps, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
You guys kind of remember all the things that he just did?
Yes.
A little bit, kind of. Oh, yes?
Yes.
Am I doing what again? We'll have to find out.
You're gonna find out, bro.
We'll do this one at half speed as we go over this punch. The attacker is throwing this right hand at him as you step in. And relax. Now, since this is the longest one, should he go half speed or should he go full speed still?
Full speed.
3.5 cents a point. They get ready to throw that punch. You get really angry. Oh! And relax.
Good job, Mr. Morales. The great thing that Mr. Morleski did is that, are you guys going to have techniques or it's going to happen perfectly? Nothing's going to happen perfectly, but Mr. Morleski finished it well. Let's keep going to our next one.
Now, we take a leap away from the simple techniques where the attackers grab in, throwing punches, and move into the purple belts. This technique is the first one that we teach the students of how to deal with a knife attack. The opponent pulls a knife out onto you. Maybe they're threatening you, trying to take money from you, trying to take maybe a hat, shoes. There's things like that. That's something that you can replace. We always recommend to give that up first. But let's say maybe this attacker, they're not asking that. Maybe they're just trying to stab you. Maybe they're crazy. Maybe they're telling you to follow them into a car, get into a vehicle. Should you listen to them if they say that? So as the opponent pulls his knife out, you take both of your hands, parrying the weapon out to the side, as you grab hold of their wrist and go for a tiger claw, blinding the opponent by hitting their eyes. You would switch your hands. You slide over for a heel of hand, breaking the opponent's arm. Your right leg would lift up for a knee, hitting the attacker's head, as you switch the grip one last time for a chop to the back of their neck, as you proceed to cover away. And relax. Have you take a small step over towards your left, hands are to your side, and trying that tripling speed. Hold! And relax.
He's cooked or she's
Take it.
cooked? He's cooked or she's cooked?
Oh, we'll find out. So they attack you. They have a knife in their hand. There's two ways that we said this can go. Either they are threatening you, trying to take something from you, or they are already trying to stab towards you. So for this first one, we're going at a slower pace. I'll just be holding the weapon in front, possibly threatening her. As she proceeds to go for the parry, striking to the eyes, switches the grip as she pushes over, the knee towards the opponent, and steps in for the chop.
Let's imagine this time this crazy Mr. Billberry. He has this knife pointed for this Miss Benicia. As he charges towards it, ready. Go!
Now demonstrate.
That's only one of the purple belt techniques.
At some point, are you gonna break the brick or the wood?
Maybe.
Break the brick with the wood.
Another purple belt technique is called thundering hammers. This one is a power-based technique meant to take down the attacker with as strong of hits as you can. Once again, they're throwing a straight punch at us. So she starts from half stance, and the straight punch comes at her. She would step in with a new style of block, a soft hand block, redirecting the punch. She would get closer to the attacker with a thumb knuckle hitting their solar plexus as she circles the arm for a hammer fist, aiming right to their opponent's back spine. She circles for a second one, the same target. Draws back, she does a back knuckle towards the opponent, and shuffles, getting even closer with a spider hand, hitting his eyes as she covers away. Relax. Trying this one at faster speed. Ho! And relax. Now, you feel as though you can't easily see these? I don't have to guess. I'm more that way. You think you're good? Trying this one. So we go from that stance. The opponent's throwing a straight punch at her. And she's in that stance. She'll go at a slower pace. The punch comes at her. She steps in. Thumb knuckle. Circles back. Backing it through the way. And she shuffled closer to the spider hand. Now, faster pace. How fast should we go? Super fast, you say. Fast. 5 seconds. Milliseconds.
1 second. 1 second. A minute.
The attacker's throwing this punch.
I figured I'm not dead.
And now we've shown you techniques from the white belt, the purple belts. Now we'll be shifting over into our blue belts. This belt is where I had said earlier that has that shift in difficulty, the comparison of being a level of black belts at different schools. The technique we're going to show, there's a form of this that is in the blue belt, as well as another form within the green belt. Mr. Rayner, go ahead and step right back towards the center. This technique is called side hand staff. The attacker is grabbing hold of a blunt object. It could be a stick, a crowbar, baseball bat, something they can easily grab onto. And they proceed to swing this weapon right to the side of your head. As you start from that stance, you would step in with 2 chop blocks, hitting right to the inside of the opponent's arm, near the elbow and the wrist, disabling that arm so they cannot use it. You would grab hold of their wrist as they go for a chop right to the attacker's carotid artery, the side of the neck, causing them to have trouble standing up because they're starting to feel a little dizzy, nauseous. She would grab hold of the opponent's elbow as she pulls them back. She would then begin to snap the attacker's arm as she knees them in the solar plexus and covers away from the attacker. And relax. You try this one as well at your own pace. Sit. Ho! And relax. These weapons may be dangerous. I don't have a dangerous one with me though. I wish I brought one, but I didn't. So, what do I mean? I mean, I wish I brought more dangerous weapons. It would have been fun. The attacker swings the weapon to the side of the head. You then step in, grabs on for the chop, pulls into the break. And relax. Now, trying this one as you can proceed. So the attacker swings that weapon. And relax.
Now this last technique that Mr. Morleski is going to be showing you guys has a very similar name. Mr. Morleski, you want to give that name for us?
Side handstand.
Side handstand. Now wait, why is it named the same? Anybody have any idea why? Why is that?
Because there's a part A and part B.
Well, it's part A and part B. Yeah. There's some other reason. Now, the techniques that the last technique Mr. Morleski is going to be showing you guys is going to be in the green belts. What? Now, if you ever, once you get to the green belts, you'll see there is more techniques than all the other belts combined.
What?
There is, how many again, Mr. Bilberry?
There's a total of 80.
80 techniques. All, now that's 40 techniques with an A and B variation. But these techniques have very similar names because they're different variations, more advanced versions of the techniques that you learn from the white belts, yellow belts, orange belts, purple belts, and blue belts. So Mr. Morleski is going to be showing the B variation. Mr. Morleski, you want to give Mr. Bilberry a little bit of room, scoot back a little bit? You want to explain it, Mr. Bilberry?
So with this technique, the attacker this time, they are not close to you. They still have this blunt object, but they start from further away, repeatedly swinging this weapon to gain momentum as they approach you. You'll be starting to miss that stance. As soon as the attacker is close enough, you'd actually fade away from the attack, dodging the weapon. You would come right back in for 2 chop blocks into the outside of the opponent's arm. You grab onto the wrists as he hooks around the attacker's arm, pulling them in close as he proceeds to do a cheat step and turns to throw them off balance as he covers away from them. And I like this. Now this one does not have as lot of attacks as the previous one did, but it is meant to be one that is harder to do because of the timing of this. If it is incorrectly timed, you do end up getting hit. So you'll try this at a faster pace. He's in his half stance. Begin. And relax. Now, have him try this against me. Takes a small step up right towards there. The attacker has his weapon, swinging the weapon towards him. Once I get close enough, cover away.
Hey, again, crazy Mr. Bilberry comes at his weapon. He's gonna go way faster than what you guys saw before. Okay, ready, Mr. Morleski?
Yes, sir.
All right, on the count, Mr. Bilberry.
Now, the techniques and the basics are just 2 of the aspects that we teach within martial arts. As we let these two out of break to catch their breath, we're going to be moving into one of the more complicated aspects of our variety. The thing that Mr. Blueberry is about to show you is the board breaking. So a long time ago, board breaking was used as a show and test of strength and power. And the reason being is because people would go around towards other dojos, other karate schools, and they would challenge each other. But that would end up with a lot of the students ending up hurt, broken arms, broken legs. So the masters at that time, they decided to change how they challenged each other. And they based it off of board breaking. So in order to challenge each other, you have to see how many boards you can break different ways of breaking the board, seeing who can show off a stronger strike. Now, in order to do these, we would practice this with the students only once they have attained the level of blue belts and getting ready for the green belts. So they are near the end of their martial arts training. Now, each one of these boards, they're pretty thick, pretty hard hitting. So Mr. Begonia is going to walk around, you guys are going to knock the board over. Mr. Moreski's going to grab onto one, Mr. David's going to grab onto one, and pass it out, let you guys kind of feel what it feels like.
It can't be that. I'm scared. It can't be that thing, right? Pass it around. That can't be that hard, right? It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard.
Don't try to break it. Not yet.
That's the sound is one of the I can't see. Pass it around. Everybody keep passing it on.
That should be fine. This is the apple.
That's as hard as cutting.
Now, the preparation of board breaking is an art style, something that we practice to really show off. We make sure the board is placed within the correct spots, making sure there's no possible way it could bounce out of place, moves off angles. So you would see Mr. Burgoyne testing it by pushing the board. You might see him look underneath, seeing how much of the board is underneath the bricks. And once he feels it's in place, he would begin with a couple of test runs where he would circle his arm and then move down. You cannot see him move down backwards. Can you see it? You can move on to that side, you can get over there, move wherever you need to around the edges of the mat so you can see as best you can.
Yeah, stand up. Come on, right here.
Get your best view, the best one you want to do.
If you can't see, also maybe you're able to see from the mirror too.
Good idea. Now, whenever Mr. Begonia feels he is ready, he'll go for his own break. Now, the break that you just saw is one of the strikes that students also learn within the white belt, the simple hammer fist. They learn that on the second technique, called the sumo, as a way to get the attacker's arms off of them. And once again, Mr. Begonia will prepare by setting up the board to prepare for different strikes. Now the hammer fist he did earlier, his arm was tensed up, full fist, a lot of power behind that strike. So it's a tricky one, but it's also one of the easier ones for students to do. Now this next one that he's doing, it's not as easy. His hand isn't fully tensed up. He can't get a lot of power within that. Let's see if we can do this. He's prepping for the strike whenever he's ready. Now this next one, you saw him use his hammer fist, you saw him use a chop, and that's using all his arm strength. This time he's gonna do something a little different. He's not gonna use his head. Say again? Even louder.
His feet!
Yes, he's gonna be using his feet for this one. So using that front kick, you guys saw in the beginning of the demonstration, we'll be going a full front kick. I'll stand that side. And over here.
Now, when you guys do your kicks, when you guys do your board breaks, you're required to do at least 4 board breaks on your blue belt test. So you guys saw 2 of them right now. One of them is a closed fist. Another one is an open hand. Another one is going to be a kick. And just like Mr. Bilberry said, we're going to be doing a front kick. Now, this front kick is a hard one because it's not only just me that has to do this front kick. So Mr. Bilberry, he has to be a good board holder, making sure that it stays still as I kick.
Using his balls. What?
So we're gonna go for, we usually go for 3 practice runs. And when I say ready, Mr. Bilberry will say ready, and I'll kick. Ready?
Ready?
Does anybody know how many board breaks was that again?
16.
Wait.
Yes.
So we have one more board break. And this one takes quite a lot of preparation. Mr. Bilberry, what do you think? Maybe like 2?
No way.
That many boards. I'm not over 100, but... I think I could do 6. Now mass board breaks. Now when you guys do mass board breaks, it is, again, it is a lot more than you need. A lot more power that you need. So I need to put in some spacers in between to make sure they're in line. Thank you, Mr. Bilberry. Not only that, usually the mass board break is done. Does anybody want to take a guess of what strike you would normally do for a mass board break?
Hammer fist?
Hammer fist, no.
Elbow?
An elbow strike, exactly.
Oh. Elbow?
Now, the mass board break is not one that we require of students. For students, all we require is just 1 board being broken with an elbow.
That's probably the card.
It is one. So the pencils are used as spacers just to give gaps in between each board.
Now, if you guys may have heard me say a couple times throughout the week, before this demonstration, we do a lot of preparation for this demo. But I haven't practiced for any of these board breaks at all. Because
Wow, you're really good at it.
if you ask your mom and dad, boards are very expensive. If you try to buy a lot of wood from Home Depot,
Maybe $5,000.
yeah, not that expensive.
100. My dad can make
So now, for some of our long-standing students, you probably see on the past demonstrations that we had, some other teachers as well that did board breaks. But within these past years, the person that does the most board breaking has been me. Mr. Bergonia normally doesn't do board breaks, but he really wanted to try and show off today for all of you guys. So he's attempting this one for the first time for all of his students today. Once he's gone through his practices, he feels he's ready. Now as Mr. Bergonia cleans up a little bit, the last few things that we have to show would be another form of our martial arts that students normally yellow belt and up should know. And most students here probably know what these are. They are katas. Now the katas, they are not meant to be used in a fight. They were originally created to help students practice their martial arts, to disguise them as a form of a dance that people could not tell would be useful within fights, but small adjustments can be used within them. We'll have Mr. Morrissey, the center.
Now, before he continues, Mr. Morales, down just a little bit more. He's going to be showing this kata 1. Now, a lot of you guys should know these katas, at least most of them. We're going to be showing the various ones from the white belt, white belt, purple belt, blue belt. We have one all in the, definitely none of you guys know this one. This is the green belt kata called kata 12. But these katas that Mr. Morleski and Ms. Benicia have been working on very hard on, it's very special because these two are here for a specific reason. Does anybody know why they're here to perform in front of you guys? Anybody want to take a guess?
Some of you guys might not have noticed, or maybe you have noticed about their uniform.
Well, yeah, what do you think?
They don't have any belts.
Yeah, they don't have any belts. So these two have been working for I think about a year or two, or maybe a year and a half now in our instructors training program, and they've been working very hard to get ready for their red belts. So today they're going to show or perform these katas, and by the end of it, hopefully we can present them with their red belts today. Okay. Okay. Let's do that kata 1 for 6 seconds. Open the sheet and beat it. Benicia is here for her next kata. It's going to be kata number 4. Some of you guys' favorite katas, right, Emma? Yeah, that's your favorite kata. Alright, let's take a small step forward now. This one, a lot of you guys know it's quite a hard kata because of all the different angles, weird angles, different weird strikes that you guys have. So Miss Orenia, if you take it over, we'll stance position. Welcome the sheep. Beat it! She has another kata. It's going to be right after it, number 5, that she's going to be showing. Any of those blue balls? I think there's a couple of you guys. Yeah, you like kata 5?
Yes.
Right, let's have, you're going to face to the front. Start off in that position. Why don't you take a big step right there. Salute. Begin when you're ready. Begin. Good job, Miss Orenia. Quiet as possible, try to sit down, and then Mr. Morleski is going to show us kata number 12. Kata number 12. Wait, there's 12 of them? Yes, there's much more than 12 of them. Take a big step back to the line, right there. Just watch out, maybe every once in a while you might have to duck down. Mr. Morleski, on your count, begin when you're ready. Everybody be quiet. Shh. Today, I'm gonna have you guys go sit into the middle, Seiza,
Turn facing this way to the seat. Just wait in there.
Good job, guys. You're getting the vote. Pretty sure.
Everybody kind of stay quiet. Still. Congratulations. Well, before everybody goes, we're gonna try to take a really big group photo, at least with all the students that came in today. Thank you guys for coming in. Here, can everybody stand up and then
All standing up, standing up. I'm gonna have you two standing up.
can I have